Just be a baseball player. You are listening to The Competitor's Brain. This is Lauren Fox, and this is episode number 37. So this week in New Hampshire is school vacation week. And what that means for those of us in baseball season is baseball just still rolls along. And I have great memories thinking back to growing up in California of spring break and not having to do anything that was related to school at that point because you're on a break. Maybe you have a bigger project or something that's due at the end of it. But realistically, what are you working on during break if it's spring break and you're playing baseball? Well, in California, you're in the middle of your season. That one was like mid to late March. And so you still have games. Here in New Hampshire, this is smack dab in the middle of the season. We've played 4 games at this point. We still have 16 more games on our schedule. We have 4 games during that April break week. And for our players, we talked about this at practice yesterday, they get to focus for that week on nothing except being a baseball player. They get to eat well, they get to sleep well, they get to have sort of a different routine. They get to go to the gym, they get to take BP, but really they can keep their minds on nothing except baseball, if that's what they choose. Obviously, you're going to hang out with friends. You're going to want to do other things. Just as a guy playing in the major leagues or a woman playing, pro soccer, WNBA, whatever, they're going to have other things that are going to sort of be part of their day-to-day leisure or possibly part of their day-to-day responsibility. But in life, how often do you get to truly focus on the main thing or the thing that is the most fun and possibly the most important to you? And the answer is really not very at all. So for my players, as we're heading into this week, I just want to tell you guys that you get this tremendous opportunity now that you're probably not going to really have at any point if you're playing in college or if you play professionally after that, just to be a baseball player. And for the rest of us who aren't playing baseball, well, the hard thing to remember is that day to day, you get caught up in a million other things that are completely extraneous to what you actually need to do, what the main things are. Could be your job, could be your family. There are many things. You get caught up in extraneous sort of clutter that's going on in your brain. And how can you make it so that you can focus on what are the most important things to you when you are in them and take that mentality of, I only have to be a blank this week.